this for her.
Are we doing the TV mayhem.gg or are we
we
just
ready
looking?
now?
So visor. Hold on, I'll PM you the link.
Okay.
Alright, I will put it in the general.
It's in general.
Yep, we're all here. Okay, I'm starting it.
Wait, who's
Fez.
What?
It's Fez.
Yeah, no,
I wasn't trying that last game, but on King's Row I was doing plenty.
We just can't finish it
Okay. Jumping?
pretty much. Like,
Yeah. Watch the left.
Alright, we're watching some more PogChamp Monkey.
Left clear.
Round.
Okay.
They're running Bastion.
Yep.
Okay.
jumps at Bastion when he's at 100 HP.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no, please.
Go.
Yeah, he missed that jump.
Well, on top of that, why would you jump into that? Like, your diva's not there to follow up with you, you're just alone and you're feeding into a Bastion, who counters you very hard. And a Warlock.
Did we get this Bastion?
Yeah, he's down.
Yeah,
Orissa's actually won.
I think you underestimate the time to kill. To be honest.
Also, so
Like, you
like,
just-
We
It's just
didn't.
disrespect.
We didn't run that play with Chick yet, so I don't think he knew where to meet.
Were you
So
even
instead
in
of
your
you-
position?
monkey here, and then waiting to do this, the dive, why don't you guys just push the cart up to like here and try and LOS them behind the cart, or using any of these locations
Yeah,
right in?
the play was to have the Genji go right and the Tracer go left, and the Monkey and Diva dive middle. But we ran that play before Chick joined, so he didn't. I guess he just didn't know.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, how much damage per second does Bastion do?
Bastion do? I forget.
3.
Oh,
520
525.
Damage.
Orissa's actually
It's
won.
insane.
So,
Someone just go up
so
there
listen,
and punch
listen,
her,
Death.
literally. Just punch her.
It says he does 525 damage per second. He literally takes 1 second to heal
Zin
you.
has Discord, if we can get him.
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
so you can't play in his face like that.
And he's bouncing at your head at some
Like
point.
thank God he has fucking Parkinson's, but like if he was actually like a decent Bastion, like you're literally just butter. So like don't. Yeah, like you're trying to barrel stuff him like he's like you're on Orisa.
Also, why are you running Moira and Zen?
Yeah, we didn't realize that was bad. Like we didn't have any real clue what healers to run.
If you're running dive, just do Korean dive. Lucio, Zen, Genji, Tracer, Winston, Diva.
Okay.
Okay, I'm up here with you.
You're not gonna have as much healing, but that's not the point. The point is to kill things faster.
Okay.
Alright.
And
You have
if
Lucio to speed you in and out. You have Zen for Discord,
Oh, where'd you
and
go?
Diva does a
Oh, he's down
stupid
there.
amount
Okay.
of damage anyway, so she's basically a DPS.
I think I understand what time or why you guys like, try to run it though. It's not that you guys don't have enough heals. It's just that your tanks aren't avoiding enough damage.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Discord
The
Like, the
tanks
healing-
are just speeding.
The healing is fine, but
Discord on Hawk?
you're like Fez is literally running into a fucking like
Nice
Bastion.
play, Jeffy. Nice
Yeah.
play.
Okay.
you know. So like literally like I tell you I don't know.
Envious?
Like I tell you guys like tanks carry the game, but I don't think you guys know the extent of how much they like. Literally like
Got my balls on you.
if one of your tanks don't play well, that's
You
like
just
fucking
better shoot
GG.
this fucking tire,
Like a
guys.
DP
I'm
like
not
one
even
DPS
fucking
like
kidding right now.
playing bad is
Better
whatever,
shoot
but
it.
like
It's coming from down ice.
it's really hard to play around a bad tank.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice juke.
We get this monkey. Is Discord? I
Okay.
got him.
That was a good ulti. You blocked them in, you stopped their
Getting
push.
dive hella. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty special.
People up front turn around.
Try to control your jumps more, because it's kind of like just
All
kind
over
of
the
hit.
place.
Like you literally
They're
just
also very reactive jumps, and it's almost like you don't know how to use the jump mechanic to its full potential.
Okay.
it's not even that. It's just like
With the healers, we
Um,
have that sustain.
it's just
So
kind
all
of like
they wanna
you're
do is
hitting
get one
shift and
hit
you're
on
hoping
one of
just to
us,
land on
and
top of
that
them.
will give them
You're not really thinking of
Yeah.
like
Monkey, monkey,
You're not aim like Winston does require aim.
yeah like
This
you
is
just
part of it.
you're just kind of hitting the like
Thank you.
yeah. I mean the projectile is you.
Okay.
You know. Like you see how like, you jumped right there? You could have just took the platform, and then you
Yeah.
would have done more DPS, and you would have took
Right
less
now-
damage, and you would have applied more pressure.
Diva and Monkey should be up top. Tracer should be up top. Genji should be up top. The only people that should be on the cart are the Moira and the Zen. That's it.
Like listen, Fest, like positioning well on Winston, like a good Winston, like versus a bad Winston. A good Winston feels like two Winstons. If it makes any sense, because
Mhm.
they can
Takes
they
so
can
much space.
they can apply so much pressure. Like he's like, if you take that platform, that means Mercy can't go up and Genji can't get the high ground either. But you're just playing like you're actually just playing like an Orisa. Like
Yeah, you're playing like
like-
a Reinhardt.
like copy and paste what you're doing right now into an Orisa and it'll be okay. But like
Diva half.
like your playstyle is the same for like every hero.
To get out of there. Thank you. Focus on anything else.
You also jumped away, and I don't know if your Moira communicated that she was coalescing, but
What am I?
you can be more aggressive with the monkey if she's going to coalesce you with the big heals.
We defocus the Genji immediately because you might have blade again.
On the right.
As soon as we see him.
Any healing?
Genji out.
Damn. Damn, check.
Yeah, he's
Check
bad
out
at
put out
blades.
of the
Can
mech.
we get this Diva?
It should be
Just
over.
one?
I'm down.
Alright, since you guys basically rolled them the whole time, you should have realized that they had like, what, 6 ults or something? Just waiting to use. So, I think that push, you guys should have called for a dry push. And just tried to bait them to use any of their ultis so that you could go in for the next fight with all of your ultis that you have. So Monkey could use ults instead of
That's a really good idea.
wasting it there, just using it here. You want to
Yeah.
bait them to push their Q buttons.
He has Discord.
Okay. With you, check.
I almost have blade.
Monkey dives, counter dive him.
Monkey.
Yep,
Monkey
he
down.
feeds.
Good.
Again, that's where that jump comes into it. It's like,
Wash your back up just a little bit. I'm with you.
Dude, I wish you can watch this in
So you
144.
tanks know when you're on gears.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
Because
have
watching
to
on
go
60,
through
like, you
it.
can't even tell what's going
I'm
on.
sitting up with Basha.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying we
Okay,
can't.
yeah.
Oh, Bosha was.
Yeah, Basha was up there.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. So pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Everybody, pull back. We're gonna rotate right side. Jump on the cop. Three out.
Do we still have more on? Yeah, we do.
Good way for a check. Okay.
Yep.
McCree's in the same spot.
Okay. Yeah, rotate around.
Check.
Yeah, we
never
kinda-
ran the-
Yeah, we
never
need to
ran the
run.
push.
We need to run the push next time. We didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I didn't know.
that
I
was-
This is actually a
terrible of
bronze
us.
rotate.
I know. Well, we'll go over this
It's
route.
okay. It's okay.
They got confused about what we meant by top because they're
Alright,
not using
please tell me you don't
it.
use your ulti right here.
I don't think he does. But we were just rotating behind a McCree, so
Yes.
So
It's
listen, on the
self-defeating monkey.
rotate, you guys just left Delirium alone for dead.
McCree's down.
Yeah, we didn't explain to her which way we were going very well. So
I mean,
we
I don't
need
think
to
anybody
get that.
knew where you the fuck you guys were going.
well they just didn't understand where the McCree was positioned and what we were trying to do. But we'll go over that route.
Yeah.
Listen, no matter what happens on the rotate, you need to make sure that your Zen's taken care of. Like that comes before everything,
I got you.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But this time we do the rotation properly, and it works out.
You abandoned the Diva
What's going
mech
on, Moira?
XD. Kill it, it's so important. Whoa, what a pog champ I knew.
Diva's out of back.
Pew pew pew.
Genji's down.
Yeah, because we got the rotation above that time, so I was on high ground. That's why.
Make sure you're prioritizing the baby Diva over the Genji, because she's a way bigger threat.
Good.
Because if she gets back in mech, we're fucked.
Also,
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
jumping forward like that, if you're planning to jump on something, jump higher so the trajectory is bigger, and then you can like aim it with the new movement and land onto them because the jump pack damage is really good.
Yeah. Not even that. Like when you jump in the air, it gives a chance for your Zenyatta to orb you.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to see
Okay.
everything.
Yeah.
You just know everything that happens after
Not
you
to
go.
not to mention you look way cooler. Way cooler.
Like a
It just
boss.
kinda like
Oh, also,
it's like oh.
if you ever jump a Widowmaker, because I dumpster so many monkeys because they think they can jump into me, turn around
Yeah,
while
turn your
you're
back.
in the air, so you show them your butt, and then you land onto them. Because I can't tell you how many times I double headshot a monkey while he's jumping me, and then I finish him off with the SMG.
Yep.
Because he's so arrogant that he thinks he can beat me.
I think I've mentioned that before.
We didn't get to delirium in time.
200 IQ.
Yeah, I get so mad when a monkey dives me backwards as a widow.
Yes.
I've never even seen that, so it's my bad.
Oh, why does that have to be that one?
It's just a good way to get behind that McCree that was
What?
I don't like XQC at all.
Once we take the McCree,
He's one of the world. He's one of the
I
best
know.
piston players. So.
Jeppy,
I know
you're in
he
here, right?
is.
Okay.
Chep chep.
Yes, he is.
He's
yeah,
Alright, well, he's been really quiet. You alright?
yeah, I'm just thinking.
So
It's not the same without delirium here. I understand.
I'm a lost man.
You're like,
They
you're like a lost little puppy.
Don't be scared to go jump as Junkrat into the Bastion. Like if you can get on top of him and then kill you, there goes.
Like, and a
Right.
massive amount
Oh, I
of
got a
damage.
phone call.
Yep. Do you want to play so
Why are we running Reinhardt?
They're doing a Ryan.
I think that's Rus.
They have a Reinhardt.
Did it? They, remember, we got surprised.
This
That's what
map
they
is-
suggested.
No, Arista.
We all have to be on board to do it.
Alright, if you
We're
guys
doing-
want to. Just be ready.
I'm not going over there, but
Oh,
Back up if we need
okay,
to.
then back up.
I'm a Zenyatta. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Arista, because you need the static shield for your team to
Throw
play
your balls
behind.
at them?
We'll hold right here.
You, as the mobile tank, are expecting your entire team to walk with you. This is an incredibly open map, and Reinhardt sucks in those.
Okay.
Anything can flank around him, go above him,
They have a widow.
whatever.
Okay.
Exactly, they have a
Jump
Widowmaker
down. They have a Bastion.
Yep.
waiting for someone. There it
Oh
was.
wow, I was behind your fucking.
I literally knew that was gonna happen.
What?
If you had a static shield,
Yep.
she could have just stayed right
Wow,
behind
she saw
that
my leg
instead
when
of
it came out of
doing the whole risky shield is up, shield is down, shield is up. Also, Zarya blows tier. Please don't play that.
Yeah, I can't.
Play
do anything
Diva
against
in the
that.
open. You get way more value out of it.
Yeah, I think we realized that we should just play dive from the start.
Either play dive.
Dive.
Alright, just everybody die.
We're going dive.
Yeah, we switched right here.
Yeah, dive.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
Just give up this point.
Yep.
Yeah, Diva Monkey.
Watch that widow too.
Now that Mercy is not a thing, I personally really love the Sombra strat here because I love playing Sombra, but you can do this and it's a possibility. So there's a mega health pack right here.
Yeah, I did.
There's another one right here. There is one over here, right?
Yeah.
This is your metaphorical triangle. I usually, when I play Sombra, I like to set up a triangle of healing. Right? I have my 3 health packs that I set up so everyone can use. You hack this one first, and then you want to hack either this one or this one, but you want to hack this one. So the point of this comp is you run the Winston,
So you rotate a healer for that, right?
yeah, Tracer, Genji, Lucio, and Sombra. So you hack this, everybody should be poking and looking for damage, healing up to get the EMP, and then you EMP the Bastion on the cart, and he can't do anything.
That's
Rinse
smart.
and repeat,
Okay.
rinse and repeat. And it works incredibly well because this is such a narrow little hallway. So they're forced to shoot you. You can easily retreat to cover because their goal is to stay on the cart That's the way that their comp works. They're not a flanky comp. They're not a comp that's going to spread out. They like to turtle. You guys like to spread and kind of be autonomous, and then when it's ready to dive, your Sombra should just go, okay, EMP activated. Everybody should be coming from wherever they're hiding and diving the Bastion. You kill the Bastion, you win. Then you get the Zen, because they probably have a Zen, because he has 50 HP after an EMP, and you should basically win that fight, easy peasy. But it's incredibly difficult to pull off if you're not a coordinated team.
Okay.
So again, if this is a problem for you and you guys find that Bastion is steamrolling you,
We wanna go
try the Sombra comp just to see how you like it.
just get ready to go.
If not, traditional dive is perfectly fine.
2, 1.
So for that, do we want
Lucio
we-
Zen.
Well, yeah.
Bastion
Well, I'm
down.
more asking Zos, would you want me or Delir on the Sombra?
Whoever is better at Sombra, or more comfortable with it.
I think you.
Sombra is an incredibly difficult hero to pull off. She requires high level of team coordination, and you need to have a different mindset playing her.
Wait. Clear? Did you?
Bush, I think you've probably played more.
I heard,
There's Zen.
I can start with.
I heard that
Is
Zen
a
twice.
health pack bot.
I mean, I play Sombra, but I'm a DPS.
I'll start
That's
working.
not how you play Sombra in a team.
Right.
You playing Sombra on the team would be to be a health pack bot. Your priority is making sure all of the health packs are hacked and providing poke cover. You're basically diving with Genji and Tracer to finish off the kills with them.
Right.
Since you don't need to
Bastion going up
heal,
top.
you are another DPS in that point.
I'm with you.
All right, I'll start working on it then.
I have to back up.
Watch
Back up,
Chips High End from Team Envious, now Dallas Fuel, was one of the best Sombras. He's insane at her. Eska, also another insane Sombra.
Bastion.
Okay.
Feeding entirely into that.
We
I
have to
see you.
focus that Bastion down first.
Yeah. Just a forewarning. This is gonna be really bad coming up on my part. So
It's alright.
forewarning.
Miracle of science.
Spoilers.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, spoilers.
Come back. Back.
We're all here.
I thought we could have pushed it here because I saw both the tanks and I think Delir was on the other side. I didn't realize that our DPS was so far back, so that's why I was like, "Let's go." And Chick was like, "Yeah," and so
We had like 3.5 people.
Alright, you lost your
Yeah.
main support. You lost your Diva Mech. Why are you still here,
I'm gonna
buddy?
back away from this.
Alright, yes, stay up here. Just stay up here. And you jump.
That one was on me.
Feels Jeppy, man.
Feels Jeffy, man.
And we're back up here, okay?
Bastion is primary target.
Chick, are you here yet? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I have Discord on that Bastion.
Bastion's low. He's done. Yes.
Can we get Ryan?
that fucking tire.
Honestly, I don't think you needed to use all of those ults. You should have just pulse bomb to negate the Bastion and then done cleanup.
Yeah.
He probably
Yeah,
already
All you
has.
have to do is get the Bastion off the cart. Once you do that, it's easy clap because you have the biggest threat on that part would be then the hog, but if you all dive the hog together, that shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Was his tire already going?
Middle, mid.
I do not remember.
I don't remember either.
Bastion
Because
set
guess what?
3.
You could have used that tire now for this fight to delay them yet again because tire is pretty much almost a guaranteed kill. Yep. And
Do you play Winston like he's an off tank? I don't really know how I feel about it.
Okay. Where's the McCree?
Oh,
McCree's
but there's
if
about to
you
be.
have lost the fight
From spawn.
and you know you're not gonna win the fight, die on the cart.
What? How?
Just die
They're doing complete
on the
turtle
cart.
mode.
Okay.
because you're delaying them time.
down.
You
your
trying to
healers can't get
flank
up there
around
very
and
easily.
do I don't know
You
whatever
just take a really long route
is
to get
not
there.
helping. Because the cart's still moving. That's the objective.
Nice tire.
Ryan's down.
Nice.
Please don't use your ult.
Stagger him.
This will protect us.
I'm with you.
Alright, we're a little too far out there. You're not gonna kill Moira because she has a heal orb. Again, we're on the low ground. I don't know why.
Jump.
Why?
He's solo.
Oh,
Because Check actually comes with me.
Nice ult, but
oh man, I
No,
thought
that
he was
was fine, but you should always be on the high ground. It just gives you a better viewpoint, and it gives you a better
Average.
jump platform to dive into the back line.
I don't know. I didn't like the angle that you jumped at because you're just jumping straight at him and like
It's
he just
very
looks at you.
predictable.
Yeah. Like thank God the Bastion's actually a fucking bot, but like.
Hey, jump.
Yeah, if they had a Roadhog, you would instantly be hooked too.
Come on, jump on the Bastion. Drop the Bastion. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, cause like you're like from what it looks like, you're literally just trying to solo the Bastion,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if that's your fault or the team's fault, but I don't.
He's
I don't know if
calling
it-
out the dives.
Calling the engages, but
Just no follow up. You know.
well, he doesn't really have anything to follow up with him. He has a Junkrat, a McCree. Those are not dive heroes.
No, I'm on Bastion
Yeah,
at this
I don't
point.
know. Like the team comp is really fucking awkward.
Well,
Like we have dive tanks and non-dive.
it's
DPS.
working because I'm on Bastion and they can't get set
It's
up
working
now.
Right,
because
the
they're
shield
bots.
is getting effed because they have Junkrat and Bastion.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
saying like might as well just run something that like.
Well, they were
That's
rolling us
unfortunate.
with the Bastion, so I decided to take the high ground with my own Bastion so they couldn't keep their fucking shields up.
What?
No, that's perfectly fine. Like, people are like, oh, what do we do against Bastion? Try running your own Bastion, bots.
Yeah, I mean, it works. I hate to
Break
do
their
it, but
shield.
it works.
Junk no more Bastion. They're going deep.
I mean, I don't know why people go, I hate to... It's a champion that you can play in the game.
I just hate it.
There's nothing bad about it.
Coalescence is up.
I'm with you.
And we're back on the logo. And they have a Roadhog to counter you.
Yep.
How did that
Yeah, jumping in. Mora.
No, don't chase her. She has the fade.
Got him.
Junkrat.
Now you
Junkrat,
can chase
Junkrat.
her, yeah.
She doesn't get.
You could have killed her had you punched her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful, Fez. You bring yourself up there.
Because the punch is immediate damage
checks behind you,
versus
but
the
he's coming
Tesla,
back.
which is overtime.
I average.
Okay. We'll use it to keep them up.
Yeah, Fez, we can hop into a 1v1 with Winston sometime if you want.
Okay.
Because that's a good way to practice, because the Winston that melees also will win.
Winston and... Oh god.
Crap, I failed that.
Yeah, you don't want to dive into that. You want them to come out, and then you dive them.
That's what I
Why?
was.
Because they have a Bastion, or they had a Bastion, and they have a Roadhog now.
And because we have a Bastion.
Mm-hmm. You need the Bastion to LOS them.
Yeah, if you guys go behind that, I can't help.
Freeze down.
Nice. Moira.
Diva. Okay.
Diva's one.
Diva has Discord. She was the lowest.
Okay.
Pay attention to who you're calling out.
Okay, my bad.
Can I get monkey?
Not worth. Please don't.
Who needs heals?
I'm good.
I got him.
I used her age.
Alright, Delir, we'll use yours first.
Alright, that Zen's an idiot.
Yeah, right? Like, hey, there's 20 seconds left. I'm gonna throw.
Nice.
Always. There's always time to throw.
Free down.
Throw the game. Throw the game.
Diva Discord. She's low.
Diva. Just
She's down.
There you go. There you go, good hold.
Oh, look who spawned back. The idiot.
Just in time.
That's how we should be playing. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Is the link in general? Is that the one you're using?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I recorded the third game for you.
Nice, thank you.
No problem.
No length.
I think I can stop now since everyone's here. Oh no, Chick isn't here. I'll keep recording.
They're running quad tank.
Alright, there's slambulancing.
Go on left.
Sorry, discorded.
They're trying to go up top left.
D.Va discorded in. Ryan discorded. Ryan's discorded.
Nice, we got one.
So, I don't know if this is personal preference or not, but for me personally, instead of running the Mercy, I run Ana here on defense. Because if they try to push in, I can anti-heal them all, and then you guys can just easily clap the slambulance.
Who's the way to go up there?
Because they don't have any
I'm
sustain
with
at
you,
that point.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely have to start running that on her. People are starting to do the quad tank.
We need to clean this up.
Like, I swear 2 days ago, there was maybe a quarter as much quad tank as there is today.
Because people are starting to figure out that it's hella broken because
Yeah.
Moira's healing is absurd.
Pretty much.
She does 80 heals per second
Yeah, there's two
over
people up there
time
still.
with the piss, which is AoE.
Down.
Yeah. So they were throwing this entire time.
Big stagger.
They were like staggering their entire team from the start of the game to now.
Yeah, I can see that, which is really dumb.
Yeah, so that was like one push.
Kill them as quickly as they needed to.
No, they didn't.
So at that point, it was really.
Oh, that's a feels bad. Oh, you just cucked him out of his shatter.
That's a nice timing. Nice melee. There it is.
Kill the Zarya. Look at the Zarya. Kill the Zarya. Kill the Zarya. Kill the Zarya. Look at the Zarya. Okay. Look how much energy she
Who's
has.
discorded motion?
Even if you don't win the point and take it back,
We need
it's so worth it just to kill her so she
I
can't
got grabbed, I'm
snowball.
gonna die here.
Rip. Try to hold this one, could have.
She's on fire now because you got speed. And you like half commit to her. You thought about it and then you were like, what?
I got you. Okay.
She's scary, I don't want to fight her. Yes, you gotta kill her, do it. Don't be pussy.
Alright, focus their Zarya down. Zarya and Roadhog, primary targets.
No, the primary target should be...
Focus their
Where is it? Show me the thing. Yes, for
Zarya?
sure. This.
Really?
If you take out the Lucio, they don't have much sustain or mobility. And you're down a healer. That's huge.
And he's an easier kill
Killing
than
the
the Moira.
Zarya is also huge. Now their DPS is pretty so you gotta kill the next person after you take out those two would be to take out the D.Va mech. And then they're pretty much dead in the water. The Hog is pretty much the last thing you want to look at. He's
Okay.
kind of just there. If you can, you just avoid him. And you go for her because she's really weak after she uses her bubbles. And you go for this because he doesn't really have much to fend off to keep you away unless he boops you and he's like 900 IQ with his boops. And then you want to take care of the mech.
Focus their Zarya
So
down.
either Lucio or D.Va mech can come second, but you need to kill the Zarya. Especially because you have a Reaper and a Pharah, and the Pharah is doing nothing but trash damage to her shields, and that's basically feeding her intensely.
Just back up, just back up.
In fact, you should just not be on the Pharah at all.
Spam the shield.
Would we want to go drunk right here, or would another
Just sit in
DPS?
You should go complete anti-quad tank. You could do the Hog Orisa and Turtle comp up there, or you could do a Junkrat with the Reaper is okay.
Roads discorded on
See, this is also where Ana would come in so handy instead of this Valkyrie, because you can just throw an entire nade up there, and Reaper can do a bunch of damage without them getting healed.
I'm on you, Bosha.
Kill the Lucio, please. Get the mech, get the mech, get the mech. That, you punched!
I like it.
Woo!
Where you at?
With was one.
There we go.
Two dead.
That was nice control.
Ryan discorded.
Nice ult, sir.
There we go.
We have a Mora on me in the back.
Where?
She went top left.
Oh, I really want to reset. Did I have time to kill myself?
Wow, they used everything and they got no ticks.
Winston.
Yeah, they just switched off the quad tank. Oh, they staggered him more. Thank you, Chick, for killing yourself.
Okay.
I
I don't know.
hold on to this for a little bit.
I haven't checked.
Can we call out which way they're going, Jeppy?
Switching to Roadhog. No, I'll check. Be right back.
Why switching to Roadhog?
I'll be right
Don't
back.
do that.
This might take about 3 minutes. So if you can.
Yep, they're going up. One shrine.
Got the nice. That's the end of that push.
Demon discorded, demon.
Result.
They backed up.
I trans. Thank you.
I would rather the monkey be sitting over here or up here. Because you want them to engage onto the point, and you want them to come out onto the open. So you pushing yourself into a small little hallway with a Hanzo who has a scatter arrow and a McCree who does a lot of damage to tanks seems like a really bad idea. You're playing dive, right? So dive. Don't deathball with a monkey and a diva.
Bless you.
You have been blessed.
I feel blessed.
Is he trolling picking Hanzo?
Bless RNG.
No, he wasn't trolling.
Not too far.
He's not a good one.
Oh, I thought he was.
No offense, I mean, you're plat. You're not a good Hanzo, sorry.
Yeah, he was
Your
there.
name's not Raxu.
Jeff, you let me know when you're gonna.
When you
He was-
have 39
No,
ping.
I legitimately don't trust any Hanzo unless they're actually in Overwatch League or they're Raxu. Because you're probably trash.
Yep, high left.
Oh.
Of course.
When a Farah gets scattered.
He curved
I
it.
mean, to be fair, why is the Pharah even there?
Bosha?
I'm raging.
You have a jetpack, use it. Okay.
I don't know how you lifted that chick. It's hilarious.
I have no clue.
That's 'cause my
I'm
dog-
gonna dive the Hanzo with the McCree that's right there. Thinking emoji.
Thank you, Bosha.
Are they running a okay, I thought they were running solo tank Winston. I was like, what the
So
hecking
we
heck is
used two
this?
ults in that fight, right?
Yeah, the Hanzo's keeping these windows sonar. I don't know if it's safe to peek out that much. We're feeding him hella ult charge.
So
dragons.
don't sit there.
We
Go
can't
sit
really see
further
what they're doing, so
back.
it's kinda dangerous.
Let them walk in and then you dive them. I'm gonna sit right up here, so if the Hanzo climbs the wall, he can scatter me.
Why did you drop your bubble and then jump? Awesome answer.
I think he's hit his.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's
Oh,
just gonna be right back.
Yep, they're all coming mid.
I mean, you probably wouldn't have an answer anyways.
I can just
Hanzo
barrage.
shot sonar.
Oh,
Push like in
Why are we
that's
dropping-
why.
Why?
Why are we
Because I
dropping
don't
bubble at
listen
Joe?
to you
He
guys.
was very, very bad. I'm
Now look what you're making your
Oh my
supports
god,
do.
that was a lot of damage. I'm back. Sorry.
You're actually
You actually killed Bosho with that.
you're actually helping the other team, dude. Actually helping the other team.
What
Jeppy's
if,
actually
what if I'm
Jeppy's
on the
fucking,
other
Three,
team?
let's go.
Jeppy's actually fucking carrying.
He
I don't know,
keeps
Dragon.
wanting to switch the hog every single
know.
time. I
Real
can
life,
see.
your chick
I can
just
see
go
it.
after people.
He does it. Oh my god.
So you break the team comp just so you can play hog.
I'm gonna die.
This fucking guy.
God.
This piece of garbage.
No more Hanzo. They've
Bud,
fuck-
you're getting pooped on by Winston because you keep sitting here, and you need to be up here.
Okay.
It is.
Or
It's not the hero.
up
It's
here. This, if you know they have a Hanzo here and here, is not a good spot. He's gonna sonic the walls. He's gonna know where you are. He's gonna climb up the window, and then he's gonna scatter your dumb ass. So you want to play here, here, or here. Diva should also be playing either across from you, or Diva can sit on the point. The point being, you are running this hero, right? So your Mercy needs all of the sight lines to go back and forth and whatever stupid ass direction that she goes in. She needs to be able to fly all over the place for her own survival and her safety.
That's a good point.
I can just fly all over this giant.
You playing
I literally
Roadhog
just said it.
doesn't help.
I'm really
Okay.
hard for them to find. Because I go from like fair.
You've now limited her amount of mobility. Also, Jeppy is a bot because he's playing right by a window with a Zen and a stupid Hanzo.
Soldier.
actual bot.
Someone's discorded. I couldn't see who.
Please
Like,
hook.
what are you accomplishing?
Please fucking hook.
If you're gonna play Roadhog, at least play the point so that you can apply pressure to it.
Warriors down.
That was nice.
I got high noon from
Now I'm dead too.
Like,
He just
the Monkey and the Diva would be so much better here because they can apply pressure to point, and when they need to have healing or put their Mercy to safety, they fly up and they deposit me up here, and then I can heal them from on top of there while they're still on the point, and then they take turns.
That's fucking smart as hell.
Yeah, stall.
So when Diva's low, she flies up to me, I recharge her, I fly up with her in the air to avoid anything that wants to hit me, I go back to my safety space, and then I go get the monkey, he jumps into the air, I heal the monkey, and then he goes back down, and then the Diva and the monkey alternate between the two, and oh look at that, I got Valkyrie XD.
Dive
Happy
Soldier Diva.
game.
soldier backed up.
Like, you guys don't play with a single care in the world about the fact that your support is a
I almost
Mercy,
have out.
requires a different type of gameplay.
58 Okay. hammer down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here you go, Valerian. Heal me.
Heal me. Alright, I have out. Not that that means anything.
Soldier left.
I also think instead of the Moira, you should have a Zen for this if you're gonna run this with a Mercy because of the other defensive ult and the Discords.
I switched off for a stall.
Yeah.
Oh, would I want to go and switch back then? Once we have
Yes.
control of the point.
Unless
Okay.
you're close to
Soldier top
coalescence.
left.
Okay.
Please kill.
Soldier's jumping down.
Why are you charging?
Nice. Pog champ. This is the Res Jeppy game.
This is Wild Adventure.
How many times have I resed you?
Like 7.
Good hold.
The attack push, I recall, going pretty well.
Sorry.
Good
Okay,
quad.
I like the Torb. Let's keep the Torb.
Protect the grand.
Alright, Widow, that's a throw. Torb.
He's just trolling.
Hanzo.
That's the shield.
What a pogger, dude.
That's 300.
This fully charged shots here.
Yeah, I see him.
I have like 2 hours on Widow.
I noticed.
My turret.
As an amateur
I
Widow.
noticed.
Look at the crosshair. Beautiful.
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah, that's the worst Widow.
I use the smallest dot possible,
Yeah.
and it's green.
It's half invisible and cyan for me.
We're ready to go.
Hey, I thought I was the only one who used green.
No, green is the superior color.
Yeah, green stands out the most against like all the
I
maps.
tried green, but it didn't work for me.
I use red.
I agree. I think
Because
green
you're
stands out the most.
bloodthirsty. Why? Okay, here we go.
Alright.
My baby.
Watch your feet.
Who wants to step in the trap? Okay, they don't have.
Come out of
Me.
Oh, there it is.
They don't have a bear.
3,
They're all up there. Let's just go.
Nope.
Just
Nothing.
go to the point.
They have to come to us.
All right, bye. Now LOS them. Stop peeking them. Stop peeking them.
More down.
You
It's
fed.
A lot of antis, a lot of purple.
You fed again.
Can we kill Bastion?
Like, why even look at Bastion? Play behind the bell.
He's getting pocketed.
There's no point in looking at him. It's just gonna. Okay, your Lucio's popping off.
Winnable,
coming
winnable.
back.
That's potion.
I'm just gonna keep you up here, Jeffy.
I'm
Just
trying on
kill
top.
him.
Whoop whoop.
Trying on top, just getting free damage. Versus one.
Bo's just killing people.
Hooker,
Dude, Bo should,
hooker,
dude, just put.
Okay, you hook the rock. You should have saved your hook for maybe that. He's one. Okay, you hooker. Now you.
You hooker.
What's up, Rose?
Maria.
Maria.
Now,
Mariah.
what sucks is that you used coalescence for that fight because the point of this comp is to just steamroll the first point, and then you coalescence onto the second point so that you have high sustain, and you just roll them over.
Oh,
You
nice.
literally slambulance.
Go, go, go.
Do you do the melee reload cancel ever?
Reaper down.
It's really good for
I might,
Roadhog.
I don't know.
Shoot that fucking
For Roadhog, you can melee to cancel his.
Oh my god!
You're actually a bot.
You
The
could have
tire.
killed that.
I don't know. I guess I'm pretty tired of seeing this.
Top count plus.
Junkrat. They're all
You
Yeah.
actually ulted too soon.
Sauna.
Dude, I know you heard that.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I'm tired of seeing
I'm
that.
backing out.
What?
Stop. Stop.
You get it? Because it was a tire?
Oh my! I
So,
can't.
why do you not acknowledge me?
We can do one more
Why?
I doubt it.
switch.
What's up, Dragon?
I came to see you, son.
What's up, Dragon?
I miss you.
I'll try.
How are
I
things?
finally got a good computer with a
Oof.
good mouse
This is
and a good keyboard.
Feels good, man. Good monitor.
We can rotate left.
I'm downloading Overwatch right now.
Spicy.
we can just rush main.
Yo, you shouldn't try to grab a health
Oh my
pack there.
god! Someone said something intelligent. Let's just rush mid.
Orb is out.
Oh my god, look at the
Hold on,
move!
I'm on Ana first.
Why did
Back
you
right.
solo?
Nice.
Pogged.
I'm actually triggered.
You know you're in platinum when this shit works out.
That should not have worked in any way whatsoever.
Junk.
Well, make it work. I knew they were coming out of spawn, so fuck them.
No, that's.
Fam, we good.
They were all stationed up top. What you needed to do was to bait them all to come to the point, and then you graph.
I love how they all
Because-
drop inside of it.
They dropped into it. That's they're actually
Oh,
like.
the nerf. It's okay.
Oh my god, they're.
What was that?
I think the word I'm looking for is autism because that's crazy.
It's actually autism.
Hey guys, let's drop to the point into the grav.
Seems like something we would do though.
That was a Bishu bomb.
Yeah, 100%. But you know.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's the end of the scrim, right?
Yep.
All right. So what did we learn today?
High ground is your best friend when you're playing dive.
Yeah, high ground is always your best friend for everything. Like, high ground is amazing because you, as the tanks, need to make space
It's over.
for your
I have the high
DPS and your supports. If you're running a soldier, if you're running a McCree, if you're running a Zen or an Ana, you want to be able to escort them to the high ground nice and safely so that they can have the maximum potential of, what's the word? The maximum impact that they can provide for your game. Soldier is the best on high ground. Ana is the best on high ground. So you want to make sure that you as the tanks are creating that space for them. Right? And it's easier for you to get a look at something and assess what needs to be jumped on, what needs to be looked at, etc. High ground is always good. Because they have to shoot up at you, whereas you could just easily look back down at them and shoot them. So, Other things. Please don't dive without your diva. Whoever is your diva, chicken, whatever. Go with your monkey. Just go with your, even if it's stupid, just go with your monkey. Go die with him. Be dumb together. If you get good at knowing what Jeppy likes to do on monkey, and you know how to follow him, then he's gonna have a lot easier of a time killing targets. And guess what, Diva? You're pretty much a DPS, so you can help him kill shit too. If we have a tracer on the team with the Genji and the monkey jumps, you sure as heck better be jumping too. Just dive it and kill it. Other than that, you guys basically need to become more knowledgeable about the game, because it seems like you're picking things and comps and strategies that don't work for maps because you don't understand why they don't work, and then you don't understand why the comps that are picked are used.
And also playing the comps that we choose the way they're supposed to be played, not like playing dive
Exactly.
like a death ball. And
So, I don't know if you guys watch anything outside of just playing the game, but you need to watch professional matches.
I think
with
most of us
professional
do.
Players. Think about why they're playing those heroes, what's the purpose of it, because they're not just picking them to pick them. You need to understand why the comp is being run that way. I would actually recommend, if you want to see some recent stuff, watch the Pit Championship that's going on now, because that's running on the current
New
patch,
patch?
not the Mercy
Oh, sweet.
patch. So please watch these things and absorb them. Even if you can't watch a tournament, watch the top 500 player or an Overwatch League player when they stream ranked. They'll probably usually talk to you about why they're picking certain heroes and why you run certain things.
And most of them will like answer questions that you type in the chat.
Exactly. I watch Chips a lot because Chips is my favorite support player. And he is very talkative to his stream when they ask questions in the chat. He will talk to them. Other supports to watch are Fozzix. Fozzix is great for explaining why things are happening and why he picks these heroes and why he's playing it this way. He pretty much just explains everything. Other people that are really good to watch for DPS, who's your tracer player?
Me.
You are? Watch Effect.
Yeah, I do.
Just
and I watch Soon.
religiously. I can see that your tracer has already improved, I think, since the last time I saw you, because you were a lot more effective on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, effect. Yeah.
Monkey, you need to watch people like Luma. You need to watch people like Miro.
Miro.
You need to watch people like Mono, who is the best tank in the game.
Okay.
So please watch them. Even though I do not care for his personality, XQC is actually an incredibly good monkey.
Yeah, and he's streaming right now.
Just put it on mute, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can listen to him. Sometimes he will explain things. Like, he will talk about why he's playing certain ways, or he picks certain things, or
I thought
whatever.
XQC just yelled a lot.
Muma is streaming right now too.
No, he has a stream personality, and then he has an actual personality. The one that he uses in his game with his teammates is entirely different from what he does on stream. Everything on stream is an act. He's basically two people. So watch him, actually, if you want to learn good monkey gameplay. His monkey is hands down amazing. His Reinhardt is actually amazing too. His Reinhardt's a PogChamp. Also watch Coco. Coco from Dallas Fuel. Amazing Reinhardt.
I wonder
Probably
if
the
Bishu
best
ever streams.
I don't know. Super streams, and so does Cool Matt 69. For Diva players, Emong. Emong streams a lot, and he plays Diva a lot. He's a very good Diva. He also is incredibly positive, and he talks about the game and the gameplay itself as well. Let's see, who else? For DPS, just watch any one of the Koreans when they stream. You may not know what they're saying, but you don't really need to know what they're saying.
Yeah, Rascal is.
Serious.
Yeah, Rascal
don't
is
need
streaming
to.
right now.
DPS is one of those things where you don't really need to know what's going on because it's all based on usually mechanical skill that you're trying to outskill them with, or it's reactionary upon your tank and support play.
Yeah,
You basically on your team want your DPS to be bots in that they respond to things and they just fill their job and they do it quickly and quietly.
Your home network may not be as secure
Your
as you
tank should
think.
be the talkative
Even
one,
if your
and
Wi-Fi
the most talkative person should be whoever is the person that tracks the ults on both teams and shot calls. It's usually the Lucio player. So whoever your Lucio is, start getting good at tracking ults.
I know Bosha watches Rujong for Ana.
Rujehong is alright, but he's also, again, support. You kind of want to know what's going on and why they're doing it. Rujehong is good for watching mechanical skill.
I like watching Gale
terms
Adelaide.
of- I don't like Gale.
Really?
No. He's a twat. So I just think he's incredibly arrogant, and I think his playstyle for Ana is good for ladder gameplay, but it is not team-based gameplay.
Gotcha.
The only DPS I could recommend that's a streamer that's not an owl is Calvin, because Calvin is actually good enough to be in Overwatch League. He just chooses not to be. His
Alright.
mechanical skill is insane. Like, the man constantly has 4 accounts in, like, the top 10. He's that good. So...
Isn't
that's
he
that.
like older too?
He's in his 20s.
Like 20s, mid 20s or what?
I think it's early 20s.
Okay.
He's just a fat little panda bear that streams.
He's a really good McCree.
He's in his Ana is actually nuts.
And his widow is godly, so of course. Yeah.
His everything. He can play everything top tier pretty much. Zarya, his Zarya tracking is insane. So, again, just watch people that are better than you. You'll pick up on things that they do and understand why they're doing it, and you'll see the advantages of why they choose to do those things. Is there anything else you could think of, Zost?
Oh, not at the moment.
Alright then.
You're the best, son.
Alright. Thanks a lot, Kui. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.